see now is a ship. The Wizard of Oz has revealed himself. A ship. To the north. Follow me. Gurdjieff put a question, to which all of those present had to answer him. What is the most important thing that we notice during self-observation? Step over here. You must try to move more quickly with me. Try. Step over here. Sun is in my face. In my face. Not one of you has noticed the most important thing that I have pointed out to you. That is to say, not one of you has noticed that you do not remember yourselves. You do not remember yourselves. Reading from the book. You do not feel yourselves. You are not conscious. You are not conscious of yourselves. With you, it observes. With you, it speaks. It thinks. It laughs. You do not feel. I observe. I notice. I see. Everything still is noticed, is seen. Notice he's saying here, you do not feel. I observe. I notice. I see. But rather everything still is noticed, is seen. In order really to observe oneself, one must first of all, in order to really observe oneself, one must first of all remember. remember oneself. Try to remember yourselves when you observe yourselves, and later on tell me the results. Only those results will have any value that are accompanied by self-remembering. Otherwise, you yourselves do not exist in your observations of yourselves. In which case, what are all your observations worth? What are all your observations? What are all of my observations worth? Only those results will have any value that are accompanied by self-remembering. Okay, Ouspensky said some stuff here about the actual fact that we never remember ourselves. We never remember ourselves. What else do you want? Said Gurdjieff. That's a very important realization. What else do you want? It's a very, very important realization to realize that you do not remember yourself. People who know this already know a great deal. The whole trouble is that nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows even of the idea of self-remembering, for that matter. Nobody knows about this. If you ask a man whether he can remember himself, he will, of course, answer, yeah, that he can. If you tell him that he cannot remember himself, he will either be angry with you, or he'll think that you're a fool. And the whole of life is based on this. The whole of human existence, the whole of human blindness. If a man really knows that he cannot remember himself, he's already near to the understanding of the being of himself. These video processes for me are not to pretend to you like I'm in a state of self-remembering. This is as much a process for me as it ought to be for you, for anyone, to remember myself. Walking out the front door, showing the change in the window there, where I used to have a photo of police officers in the window. There was a change. This is me as Dorothy clicking her heels, click, click, click 3 times. I wish to be at home and safe and free of fear and violence and all the rest, same as anyone in his or her right mind. I'm not an assassin or a danger to anyone or a violent person. And so there is the change. A ship in the window pointing to the north, and then a process of walking back here to the back of the house here to read material from the book on self-remembering. I wish to remember myself. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. I wish I am, I can. I wish to remember. To remember myself. To remember myself.